Welcome to Souls Intersect. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs, and it is focused on March of 2017. I'll take you through the cards first. On the top, you have the High Priestess, Fairy Stallion, which is like the Chariot, and Strength. And then the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. And then on the bottom, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay, I really like the Ace of Swords coming up in the center with you. You're an air sign, and a new beginning in your element is always refreshing, and I get this sense of renewal, reaching a new level, and a new level of clarity for a lot of you. With the Three of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in that same row, I feel that they're something either work-related or family-related feels like it's been maybe slow to grow, or you've been unable to see recently the potential for growth or benefits that something might need to reap, like maybe a new business or something along those lines, or a project at home, or something related to family. It feels like something that was begun towards the end of last year, and you've been working towards it and trying to maintain a positive attitude, but there's a sense that it hasn't seemed as productive as you think it should be, or wanted to see it as at this point. And with the entire top row, my sense is that, especially with the Fairy Stallion above it being the Chariot, I do feel like new energy is coming through to help move things forward. And the Ace of Cups is also in that column, so new fulfillment from it. It may trickle in for some of you, but that Fairy Stallion really carries with it a lot of speed. And the Knight of Pentacles feels like a slowness that has been in the picture, and I feel that is moving out of the situation. Also, looking at the top row, you have those two very powerful female cards, the High Priestess and the Strength. I feel like the speed that is coming in to help move things along is bringing in a sense of renewal, that it's something that you prayed for, it feels like to me. And I get the sense that it's an answer to your prayers in a sense. I also feel like with Strength, that something, for some of you it feels very physical, that the slowness or something holding you back was something at the physical level, maybe chemical level. There's a lot of things coming through. I feel that some of you maybe have not been quite yourselves, not been feeling well physically, maybe a series of colds or something like that. And for some of you, taking medication, that maybe some things have been off, and there's been a lot of prayer, healing also, like time spent focusing on that, but in a positive way, like trying to bring in healing energy from the universe to try to help that issue, and then also move things along with whatever else has been going on in your world. And I get the sense that a lot of you have been spending time on your own and really doing a lot of meditation and prayer and healing work for yourself. I feel like that's going to pay off finally. Sorry, I'm really feeling empathically the slowness, that physical issue, which could be health for some of you, it could also be emotional, that's been weighing on you. It feels very heavy, and it's something you've been tackling for a few months. And I get the sense that part of why that's happened although it has maybe made you feel less productive and slowed some other aspects of your life down, it has sped up your faith, and that might sound strange, but it strengthened your faith, I should say, and sped up your ability to manifest, I want to say, to access things on a spiritual level and benefit from what you pray for and what you learn on a spiritual level. So whatever has happened that's been a challenge in the past few months, for a lot of you, it has sparked this deeper interest in approaching things from a spiritual aspect, and that has really benefited you a great deal. For others of you, that might be encouragement to try, if you feel like something's been slowing you down or keeping you down, making you feel down, or has just been weighing on you, that might be something you should undertake to help through it. So some of you have been, and I think some of you are being encouraged to. The Queen of Wands feels to me like a figure in your life. I sense that this person may be related to whatever this issue, this area is that you've been working on and trying to see benefits from, a new business, a collaborative effort in the home or in your work life. And that this person feels like a good person to partner up with. I also sense that for some of you, this may be referencing a romantic partnership. A lot of you may have a partner who is the creative side of some sort of collaborative effort, is possibly also a fire sign. So for some of you, I feel that you're already partnered up, and for some of you, I feel that you've been on your own and definitely been going through something over the past few months, and that this person is entering into your life. In this case, it doesn't feel necessarily like they've been someone you've partnered up with or are working with. For some of you, it feels like a new energy moving in. And with them comes in this Ace of Cups energy as well. So it feels like arrival of a new love. I definitely sense that two things may be moving forward with the two aces and then the fairy stallion, which is that chariot, and a lot of times you see the two horses pulling in different directions, not necessarily away from each other. And in this case, I feel that it's two things that have been maybe stagnant are gaining energy and the ability to move forward. And one of them, for some of you, feels like your romantic life, either with a current partner or having this kind of Ace of Cups renewal, or a new partner, and the arrival of this Queen of Wands person, which could be male or female. And although they feel more like that feels more in relation to your personal life, and also something you've been asking for in prayer or meditation, that they could also contribute to this other project that seems on hold or not moving as quickly as you want. Not necessarily that they would work with you, but bringing in ideas, or it could just be the positive influence of their energy moving into your space. So bringing in that Ace of Cups energy, but then also almost fueling with that Ace of Cups energy, this Ace of Swords energy. So this feels like a very positive influence in your life. Again, something that you have been asking for and trying to manifest. I get the sense that a lot of you Aquarians have been working on manifesting. And my take on manifesting is a little different than others. I don't necessarily feel like we create from scratch something. I just feel like it's a particular way of tuning into using your abilities to foresee things, and so that gives you the foresight to plan them in better. To plan for them better and to access them. So it's like I feel that there are these things available to us already. And manifesting is helping tuning into those things and finding ways to apply them to your life, not necessarily create them in your life or bring them into your life. I'm planning to write a blog post on it at some point. But that kind of sums up my take on manifestation. But however you see it, honestly, I feel like it's something that a lot of you have been working on. And so you may start to see the results of things you've been asking for coming through. And this new person entering into your life feels like one of them. And it may also be something that you, for some of you, have seen in a meditation or had the foresight for, so literally had a vision about or something, because that Three of Wands can also be about that, especially in connection to this High Priestess. Okay, but definitely some clearing of the air and wiping the slate clean and helping to reduce and get rid of some of that heaviness that has been possibly with you for a few months. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up here. If you have any questions about it or about my services, feel free to email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. And also check out my website. I'm posting the address below. I've rewritten a lot of the content. And I'm also posting a link to book a reading if you're interested. Take care and have a great month of March.